Hi Ashley, and potentially the rest of the internet. I've made this channel just for you, and I'm going to read some stories and stuff, and you can watch them whenever you want. So, I don't have any books here, because I don't have any room to put them. So I'm just going to read some that I've just looked up on the internet, and I'm also going to go to the library this afternoon and get a library card so I can get some stuff from there. So if there's anything that you would like me to read in particular, let me know. You can either let me know on Facebook or you can put a comment here and I will go and see if I can find them. And we could even do some bigger books if you want. Like if you wanted to read Harry Potter, I could always get that and we could just do it in installments. For now though, I've looked up some fairy tales. I don't even know if they're going to be any good. But I thought we'd start with... I found Edward the Emu, and I liked that story. You've probably heard it before, and I'm sorry that you don't have any pictures. I might be able to set up a second camera or something for later so I can show you some pictures, but for now, I'll just read it to you. This is awkward. Alright, here we go. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go, there was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that lived right next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are the best, anybody can tell. So tomorrow, I'll just be a seal as well." The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the seals were all swimming and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun, and he balanced a ball in his beak just for fun. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are amusing." The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and he smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a lion as well." The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring and Edward was too. He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, "The lion's a beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things that I like to see best." So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from the cage and he grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best things and that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll just be a snake for the day." The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing and Edward was too. He slipped round the rocks, it was magic to see, then he curled himself casually up round a tree. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive, I know that it's true, but the emu's by far the best thing at the zoo." "The emu!" gasped Edward. "My goodness, that's me! I'm the thing that gentleman most likes to see. Not the seals, the lions, the snakes and the rest. It's Edward the emu he likes to see best." So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and he laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy." What? That doesn't fit. If the emu's the best, then that's easy then. Tomorrow I'm Edward the Emu again. I guess it does. Sorry, don't mind my reading skills. Edward ran to the place where he used to reside, but of what a shock when he clambered inside. I feel like someone's written this and they've messed it up just a tiny bit. Sorry. Edward ran to the place where he used to reside, but what a shock when he clambered inside. I'll just make it up. He found himself suddenly come face to face with the emu they'd brought in to take Edward's place. The emus considered each other a while. Then the new emu said with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I came to the zoo." Oh, isn't that lovely? All right, more stories coming soon. Bye!